Hello everybody, this is West the Pest. I am getting back to my Assassin's Creed playthrough, I guess you would say it is. I did take a little hiatus yesterday, not yesterday. Yeah, not yesterday, but a short while ago. And I did do what's it called? Payday 2. Just to do something different on the channel and see how it did. A lot of people like it, but at the same time, I already committed to, like I said, trying to finish the Assassin's Creed experiences, trying to get those out of the way. So, I am going to go ahead and try to finish Assassin's Creed, like I said I would. Mainly because my dad instilled into me he instilled into me integrity. If you say you're gonna do something, make sure you do it. You keep yourself, you're holding yourself accountable for what you say you're gonna do, and you also make yourself a man of your word. And I don't want to tarnish that. I have been doing that to the best of my ability, and I intend to keep doing that. So just please bear with me, guys. I know that you guys would probably see me dick around a Payday and be an idiot, but at the same time, I do want to stay true to my roots as well. Also, I have the most experience with Assassin's Creed. In Payday, I mainly just dick around because I know I'm terrible at it. And I mean, you can even see the gameplay footage, and you can tell, yeah, I suck. But maybe that's what you guys like to see. Maybe you like to see a guy who, isn't the ultimate badass at a game for once. I mean, I don't know what you guys like to see, or what you guys are interested in. And the thing is, if you guys do want me to keep doing Payday, let me know. I mean, I'll gladly keep doing it. Really, dude. I hate people like that. Anyways, yeah, I will gladly continue to do Payday if anyone's interested. I'm probably not gonna be very good at it, but I mean, that could be the payoff. Maybe I'm good at this game and I'm terrible at that. Either way, I don't mind. For every, what does my dad taught me? You might be good at one thing, but you might be terrible at another. And I think I'm terrible at Payday. I know for a fact that I'm very weak in it. I struggle sometimes, and I will be killed. I will go down quite often. And I don't got a problem playing it. Like, I'm actually kind of thinking, I'm kind of speculating, should I go ahead and, spend a couple of hours in this, and then go ahead and make another video of that? Try to mix it up, or should I go ahead and just have this on certain days and play that on certain days. Make it, easy on everybody. Let's go ahead and get both of these. I think I have the money. Yep.
An excellent choice, signore.
If I remember correctly. Nope, it doesn't. Damn. Someone told me that if you bought the knife upgrades, every now and then they might inadvertently refill you.
I'm beginning to dislike you. Ask anyone. I'm not playing with you. Get off! You only get so much patience from me before I snap. You don't want to snap. They say that new contraption from Padua does wonders to a man's balls, yes?
Come on. Gotcha. Oh, looks like that Rust actually didn't do much for me.
Maybe they think it's me.
Jesus!
Time to go.
What happened here?
I have been playing Elden Ring, and I know that people probably like, well, why the hell are you not just streaming it then? If I stream every game that I enjoy playing, then I'm no longer gonna keep track of what I'm doing, you know, what game was I playing, what series that I thought, and I'll be honest, I'm not good at Dark Souls style games. I'm very terrible at them actually. But it doesn't mean I don't like to play. One of my online buddies actually suggested what I should do is I should go ahead and wait till I get more viewers, and then he suggested what I should do is go ahead, get a webcam later on, and just play it, go on a tangent, and have you guys watch me, you know, whine and, you know, complain. Because, you know, well, I guess you could say rage, and that's because to him and my wife, it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. And, but I don't know if you guys would be down with that or not. And it's, I mean, yeah, I get it. I understand it's my own channel. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want to it. But at the same time, if you have a channel and nobody's watching, do you really have a channel? Or do you just have empty space? So, it depends. In my case, I want a channel. I want it where viewers come in,
You and Rosa managed to
stay
escape
a while.
from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them, and now they await execution.
You know where they're being held?
And
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
okay. Anyways, so like I said, I want a channel where people come in and they are more likely to stick around and kind of get to know me. Because the original idea for my channel, and I'm sure a lot of people, you know, have done this or said this, so bear with me, is I want a channel where if you come in, you can stay a while, you can relax, you can get to know us, and I don't mind if people, you know, like after a while, I might have a couple of viewers decide, you know, I might go, hey, if you all want to play with me on Xbox, go to these, you know, join these games, send me this invite, and I'll invite, you know, I'll go with you. But I don't feel, I can't say I don't feel confident yet. It is, I guess I can say I had bad experience with, I've had a bad experience.
The markets belong to the people. Emilio says he seeks
with
unity, but all he really wants is control. Your crimes cannot continue. The people won't allow it.
You know, trolled and that kind of stuff. And I had to, and I'm very, very cautious about who I play with. And that's why I'm kind of like, you know, should I go ahead and do this? Should I not? And I'm honestly gonna probably end up taking a leap of faith and saying, yeah, in the future I might go ahead and I might do that. And the reason being is because, again, if you spend time with your followers, your viewers, your subscribers in a official capacity and an unofficial capacity, you can build a sense of camaraderie, I guess you would say. Shit. Ooh.
Get down, or I'll throw you down. Peasants are not allowed up here.
And I think that if I can build that sense of camaraderie with you guys, it would actually make it a little bit easier on us, because you got people who are going, oh yeah, he's willing to play with, you know, his viewers. He's willing to interact with us. It's not just, hey, tune in next time and watch me. It is, he's willing to, like, I have plans.
Follow my lead.
At some point, I want to potentially pull out Borderlands 3 and set it up for EchoCast. So you all can fuck me over, you know, send out the giant boss and I have to deal with it. Well, stuff like that. I mean, obviously, yes, I'm going to be cussing at you guys, but that's because, you know, you guys want the challenge and I'm left kind of holding the bag. It's like, you know, God damn it, chat, I gotta do this now. But, you know, as long as you guys are doing it just to troll me in good fun and good humor, I mean, I don't see the problem. As long as it's not, you know, oh, we hate you here, take on this impossible task because we know you can't do it. And that's kind of the idea, is as long as the intent is more relaxed, more chill, I'm not probably gonna have any problems with it. And the reason being is because, you know, everyone is going to want to do these dumb things with, like, oh, I'm gonna play Elden Ring with no injuries. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of pro players can do that, but the problem is, if everyone does it, how's it unique? That's why I'm playing Assassin's Creed instead of playing Elden Ring or whatever, is it's unique. No one else is gonna play Assassin's Creed, especially not, you know, in sequence, like, you know, 1, then 2, then 3, then, you know, so on and so forth. They're gonna go straight for the newest game because it's the hottest thing on the market. And they want that draw to pull people in. But the problem is, by doing that, you can also alienate the loyal fans who've been around since the beginning of, you know, the franchise. Because in my case, I've been playing since boom. I've been playing since before Assassin's Creed 2, I mean, obviously. I've been playing since Assassin's Creed 1. Technically, I've been playing since Assassin's Creed, well, back when it was actually Prince of Persia, I guess you could say. And, I mean, I would love to play the Prince of Persia games. The only problem is, the only one that's backed on is, Sands of Time. And I would rather play, like, Warrior Within and Two Thrones. So I actually like Two Thrones. That's one of my favorite games. Come on, guys. And, I would love to, like I said, I would love to have it where you all get to see kind of like what was the first games I played. You know, you can see like the evolution of me as a person, that kind of stuff. And I can't do it if the games aren't available. And I'm not gonna, you know, go out of my way to buy an Xbox, try to find the games because they're expensive as hell now, and play them just because, you know, hey, I want to, because it would be, A, it's very costly. I don't have any money right now. And B, it's kind of counterintuitive. Like, I mean, if it's back on the PS4, because my wife does want a PS4 at some point, I might, if they're available on it, go ahead and play them. Mainly just because that way I would have access to all three of them. Because there's no point going, oh yeah, I played this, but the other two I can't show you. This is the room show them all off if you can. And, I mean, it probably sounds rhetorical, but I mean, wouldn't that be the most sense?
Stay close.
Here, I'm fan of a trilogy. I want you all to see the entire trilogy. Oh, you can only watch the first one. Then don't hype it up. But at the same time, it's kind of, what's the point then? it's kind of like watching Lord of the Rings Part 1, Fellowship of the Ring, and then going, yeah, that's the entire film. No, it's not. You're missing 2/3 of the entire story. So you're kind of stealing the thunder, if you will, from your fans, stuff like that. You should be more worried about the fans than you should be about yourself, because as I've been telling people, the fans pay you, like pretty much the fans feed you. You don't bite the hand that feeds. At the same time, for content creators like, Dowsy, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, myself, even though I'm still very low in the pecking order, but I mean, I'm still trying to make you all content. Even if it is kind of, by the seat of my pants.
Let's do it.
I'm doing it mainly because, like I said, I want to show you all this is what I grew up doing, yada yada yada. But it's also for you guys. Hopefully, you all enjoy the content enough that you'll stick around. If not, then, again, I'm left with empty space on a channel, and there's no point having it, other than to make myself look insane. Glitch much? What the fuck was that?
Listen to them
Oh,
squeal.
this bullshit.
It's no wonder their master hides. Where is Emilio? I'd like to be rid of his trash.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No! Wait for the sleep!
Nope. Too late. So sad. Come on, boys. Good night. But no, that's the idea. Like, that's the entire gist of it is, can I have a good channel where I have people that, are like-minded and are willing to get along with me. Well, but I don't think I should worry about it, honestly. I don't think I should. And that's because I just remembered a saying, if you build it, they will come. I have a feeling that's the same way here. If I build my channel, after a while, followers will show up. I will actually have viewers.
This way.
But it's, I guess you can tell, like, I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what kind of channel I want to do. I mean, I would like, yes, I plan on doing a variety channel, but a lot of people can go, "Oh, I'm gonna do variety," but then they're gonna specialize.
I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to please.
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
But then you have the problem of, you have variety streamers that specialize in one thing, such as, perfect example is, oh, I'm going to only specialize in horror games, or I'm only going to specialize in Assassin's Creed, or I'm only going to specialize in first-person shooters, or I'm only going to specialize in Dead by Daylight. Well, then you've kind of isolated yourself into only the certain fan base. Which, I mean, I do understand you got most fans that like this kind of game, but at the same time, isn't that kind of productive to call yourself a variety streamer if all you're gonna do is, like, again, like with me, yes, I'm doing a bunch of Assassin's Creed, but the goal is actually to kind of get the rust off myself for the new game, the Dawn of Ragnarok expansion, stuff like that. That's mainly what I'm worried about, is getting the rust off, having fun. If nobody wants me to ever play Assassin's Creed again, I'm fine with it, but
I'm here, Fratello! Ready to deserve this punishment?
at least that way, you know, you guys kind of understand more about me as a person. Damn it, you assholes. Come back here, motherfucker. Come on. Whoop.
No, ma. Fish. Reserve.
Nope. Did I say you can fucking do that? Smart ass.
Please, just leave me alone.
Nah. Why should I leave you alone? I ain't been playing Elden Ring too much. I keep trying to hit Y to pull down the posters and all that stuff, but I know I can't.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Yep, where did I go? After all, you all knowing the gods should know immediately where I've gone. I mean, after all, you know everything about the environment, right? Such as how to chase me. Which is true. They actually seem to like AI path themselves flawlessly. I never did understand it. It's actually kind of insane. There you are.
I have heard it said he entered the convent and slew half the sisters before forcing himself on the other half. Then he killed them too. What a skilled athlete!
He certainly has the swagger.
Go home.
Do. I didn't do anything.
I need to get out of here. What are the watch doing?
And
There he is.
to whoever's been viewing all my videos and all that stuff, I do appreciate it. I really do. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm on the right track. And I think it's because that it helps me feel like, you know, okay, maybe the content I'm doing is the right content, or maybe, you know, my whatever mannerisms or whatever I do that is wooing people here is actually, you know, working. Because all I'm doing is just talking. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not going, hey, come here, look at, you know, this weird model of, you know, Darth Vader and other stuff. It's just me talking.
He's boasting.
Literally
Stop
all
it.
it is. I mean, granted, originally it started out as a Dead by Daylight channel, but I primarily did that because I had a friend who was on it, and I figured it'd be nice to have, for the time being, somebody to talk with who's willing to talk back. So that way, I didn't feel so awkward about talking in general, I guess you could say. Whereas now that I have more people talking with me, well, not talking with me, but like, you know, interacting with me in chat and that kind of stuff, I don't feel so odd, I guess you could say. I feel more comfortable. And I know it's like kind of really kind of counterproductive to say. Oh, it's already full? Okay. After I get done with him, I'll go ahead and get that.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you?
Haha! You found another one! How exciting! This goes down here. I take that up there and blend it with... I've got it.
If it was that damn easy, how come no one else did it?
Don't make me kill you!
I know where he's going.
Damn it!
Going up.
Want to...
I didn't do that. I won't. He's dead. Let's see what we can. Ooh, 503 florins off him. Not bad, not bad.
I have overstock.
Let's see, can I have enough to buy new gear? Metal Von braces at least. No, I'm not gonna do that. Falchion wouldn't be bad. Either with the Milanese sword, but I don't got the money for that. Scimitar would be the best choice, but I don't have the cash. But again, if I go back to Monteriggione, I should be fine. I will be honest, I do like the design of the Sultan's knife because it looks like it will fit the hand better. But with that little curvature where the fingers is, that could actually rub and it could actually give you blisters. So that's kind of why I'm going with the Cinque Dea. On top of that, that actually is a legit Italian weapon. It was originally made for like personal self-defense. I think I've talked about it like a lot. But that's because it's such a good idea for a weapon. And I'm trying not to talk about it so much, but it's kind of difficult when, you know, you kind of become a knife, like a blade expert, I guess you could say. I'm not like, you know, one of these guys that's like, here, let me look at your sword. Oh, it's got this kind of warp. No, I'm not like that. I guess you could say I'm a knife enthusiast. I think that's the best way to say it. Stop stupid ukulele player. Well, he's playing a lute, I think it is. Lute or a lyre, I can't remember which one. Do I got them all? Yes, I do. Okay. Pouches. None of these would fit me. Otherwise. At least not right now. Let me go ahead and complete the story mission here. Well, there's that too. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of since I can now.
Merchants acting privately may do so with no fear of reprisal.
Not you! Ha! Nice try! Hurry for your seat! Not you! He's there on him! Not you! Not on the man! On him!
That was not intentional.
Now, finish him like you were taught!
We work together, Captain.
You know what, deal with it. Cinque Dea time. Good night. Well, not exactly what I wanted. I said Cinque Dea, not this one, but whatever.
You can't eat.
Oh, soup!
Should have tried better. I got sloppy there, guys. I'm always gonna get sloppy. I actually am, I'll be honest, I'm kind of hyped for the new Dawn of Ragnarok expansion. But at the same time, I am a little bit reluctant about the newest game coming out because he's supposed to be a live model. And I don't know if they're planning on doing a model where it's like Hitman, where you know you can get the first episode for free or whatever, and then you gotta pay for the rest, and you just buy it straight up and get them all, or if it's gonna be like Destiny, where hey, there's a new expansion, buy it now. Because if that's the case, I don't want it. To me, that'd be kind of productive. Because you want your fans to keep playing. So if you do it the business model like Hitman has, where you get new environments, or like maybe you know, have it even be episodic, where it's like, you know, episode 1, and then you know you do like the story for that, and then the next episode might be, you know, the next grand adventure that's happened to your character or something like that. That would be a good idea too. But again, with Ubisoft and their current track record, I am very scared for the series and the franchise itself. Mainly because as a fan of the series, I don't want it to go downhill, but at the same time, I do understand that at some point that's going to happen. The franchise is going to have to die. It's not going to be able to keep itself afloat for very long. Like, look at Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia had a huge following. It was actually making a steady income. Lo and behold, it's gone. It just disappeared. And it's because technically more people wanted this game. And they could have done both. They could have made, you know, Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of
this
charity,
one.
Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to
I
bloody my
swear
sword.
to God, this guy sounds
it.
like Jensen
Exactly.
from Deus Ex.
Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Sounds like a good idea, actually. That's actually a pretty smart idea. Whew. I'll be honest, I'm kind of, yep. I kind of have an idea for an Assassin's Creed show, but I'm sure that it would bomb, and that's because it's just an idea right now I got. And that is a beautiful idea I came up with, and I actually hope it would be a good idea, which is why I suggested it. Which is,
You'll kill yourself, and so you die! Get him off!
yeah.
Come
But the idea was pretty much you have like a group of maybe 7 assassins. Each one might be like one from Italy, one from Rome, one from Egypt, but modern times. And it turns out that, like, you see their training, how they became the assassins that they are today, that kind of stuff, and like backstory. And you find out that each one has been after a target. Like, one might be going after, you know, the lead Templar of Abstergo R&D. The other one might be, you know, the one in charge of finances. The other one might be going after the CEO. Stuff like that. And so, in order to separate themselves from regular people, each one has a distinct item, which might be like, I have an Assassin's Creed Syndicate pendant that I wear. And so like, oh, you know, like, let's say I wore it in the show. A fellow assassin might walk up and go, so how are the fries? To a regular person, it sounds like he's asking about the French fries I'm eating. But to us who play Assassin's Creed, it would be hinting at the Fry Twins. And then, you know, like, the guy from Egypt, somebody might ask him how the sandstorms are in Siwa. Siwa is for Bayek. Okay, Egypt. So you kind of get a symbolization of this person is from this region, and that explains why they're asking these oddball questions. And it would sell the illusion better of, oh god, it would, you know, sell the illusion better for why they are, like, how do they know who's who, that kind of stuff. But I also thought it would be a good idea for, like, it almost has like a heights concept where it's like, you know, oh, step 1, I need to, you know, hide the blade here. Step 3, you know, do this. Step 4 is that. Step, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you see them take the plan to effect. So, like, the first season might be them trying to, you know, complete the task. Like, okay, maybe they succeed in killing all but 6, maybe not 6. Like, let's say they manage to succeed in killing all but 3 of the assassins of the Templars. Okay, well, lo and behold, you are missing so many Templars. Well, they know you're after them now. So what are they gonna do? They are going to, you know, call for the assassin's heads, because they still prove that the assassins are still kicking. And these specific ones happen to be present, and they want to know where the rest of them are hiding. And it gives you that kind of like fugitive, I guess you could call it, where it's like, you know, they know they're being hunted and they have to separate. And so, like, you know, one like might go back to one might go to like the one from Spain, if there is one. He might decide to also go to Egypt, just because no one will look for him there. They expect him to go back to Spain because he knows that environment. So it's that concept of, by them talking with each other, he's able to know who in the Brotherhood he can trust, who not to. But then obviously, you know, there might be a rat, there might be this. Maybe one of the assassins gets captured. I really haven't fleshed it out very much, but it's just started out as a harebrained idea. And I just think it might take off, but we don't need, like, I mean, obviously, yes, you need money and all that stuff, but obviously, I don't want to make this show and then Ubisoft going, hey, you stole this idea from us, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, if it was done properly, I think you could easily make so much money off of that, off just the concept. That what the fuck is going on? Alright, that's what you want to all play? I'm targeting him, and he wants to throw straight. Oh boy, this is getting fucking ridiculous. All because you gotta have these little bitch ass orchards.
Oh no, you don't! Stronzo, release me!
Okay, I'll release you from your prison. This shit. I'm sorry. I'm just now after being done with it. I'm just like, oh my god, really? I was that fucking ignorant. But I mean, again, I'm not gonna just sit here and go, yes, I'm a master assassin. I can do blah blah. No, because I'm not. I don't really mind if I'm terrible at the game or not. What's the point of a game? To have fun. It's not to show how big you are or how awesome you are, any of that
Molto
stuff.
bene,
It's
Ezio.
more,
This is exactly what
fun.
we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
and people who play like, I'm trying to think of like Dead by Daylight or whatever and get really twisted and bent out of shape. And I'll be honest, I've done it before. It's not really a good reason. The reason why I'm getting bent out of shape though is I'm just trying to dick around and have fun, and I'm getting, pardon my language, but I'm getting like asshole, kills who are like, oh, let me hide behind my chainsaw, or let me do this. No, just enjoy the damn game. Let me have some fun. Don't just immediately go, nope, I can only have fun, not you. Then nobody's gonna want to play. And and there's a lot of survivors out there who are like, no, you gotta play by my rules. No, you play by the rules of the game. The game was made this way, not for you to dictate it. It would be like me saying, you can only play Assassin's Creed stealthy, but I can do whatever I want because it's my game, but you must obey this creed. No. That's not the point. The point is to goof off, have fun. Like right now, I don't gotta do the viewpoints. I'm doing it because it clears up the map, but also it's fun. It's one of those things where I like the idea of I don't really know where I'm going next. So I kind of have to, use the viewpoint system of climbing up to synchronize. To go, okay, so that road goes there, this road goes there, there's a target down there.
Nicely done.
It makes sense. It actually makes some sense in this game. But if you put this in like Dead by Daylight or whatever, obviously no one's going to want to do it. because it's so
Who
counterproductive.
taught you to move like that?
But at the same time, it's one of those things where don't tell me to do something else when it's my game. Like, if I play as a medic in Dead by Daylight, don't tell me I can't heal somebody. Because then what's the point of the build?
Please enter.
Or like,
Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
there's the guy, that one. I do apologize about missing a couple of them in some of the previous episodes. There are times I get caught up in thought and stuff like that, and I actually will not see them. There are times where, I notice something on my phone, like maybe chat or something like that. Because I don't have a laptop, so I have to use my phone as a way to keep tabs with you guys. And I hope that's. I mean, you gotta, granted, it's not, it's not really that much of a problem. At least I try not to have it be one. But at the same time, I mean, I am, I don't have a computer. I don't have, I'm not rich. So I have to use what I got, which is an Xbox, a phone, and a tablet. I mainly don't use the tablet very much because it's my wife's. And it's not that I don't, it's not like, oh, I can't use it. It's not mine. And so it's that concept of if something happens to it, how's it gonna look to her? So it's more to keep everyone happy.
Stop! Ora!
Nope. Down you go. Whee. And that's the point, is I'm mainly doing, I'm mainly using what tools I got. Later on down the line, yeah, I might go ahead and get,
Now! Eccolo! You won't escape!
wasn't me. Again, I'm using what tools I got because I'm trying to make it kind of chill for everyone. And yes, I'm not rich because I'm not meant to, I'm trying to live within the means of, what's comfortable. When I start my new job, yes, I might have a little bit more money coming in, that kind of stuff. But I'm still not going to go, hey, let's buy a $5,000 mansion or whatever, because I don't have that kind of money. Whoop. Well, that works a little bit. Excuse me, gentlemen. You saw nothing. So we gotta climb this again? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's the name of that show? I know it's Looney Tunes, but I can't remember. What the hell is the dog's name? There's a dog in, I think it's in Looney Tunes, and he goes, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't think of his name. It's bugging the hell out of me. Wait, so he's beneath me? Yeah, well. That's one way to get down fast. Hi.
Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the Palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Seek out, though, Ezio. We await word of your success.
While I'm here, let me go ahead and repair my armor. That's your fault, not mine.
Come and see me next time. No way, my lovely Agrumi. I won't hold my breath for an apology, but at least have the grace to remove yourself from my sight. Have met their day to their shame.
Let's see. I think I can get in there from the top.
Eccolo! Get him!
Nobody cares. And yep. I wasn't pressing the high profile button. Doesn't make sense. I can make that jump, but that's gonna put me at risk. Yellow. Good, I was able to withstand it. There are times where I don't know if I'm gonna make that jump. Like, this is actually my first time trying to make that, so I am impressed I was able to withstand it. Yep. Go up. And as you can tell, I'm trying to get in without having to kill the guards. Reason being is if I'm able to go in and kill him without being detected.
Your house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we also would keep that deal.
Enough with the farms. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to go. Seta is a target.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say...
There he is!
Goodbye, Emilio.
What if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. So, when it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks... No. I've worked too hard for this.
Have we met before, amigo? You won't get away!
Guardia! Guardia! Goodbye.
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear,
Yep.
assassin. Only regret. I sought unity. Stability. Order.
At
No, you
too
didn't.
great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova
Not
alcuna
always.
gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
That's not always the case. You don't always need to do a sacrifice. Sometimes by sacrificing somebody, you are actually causing a bigger problem.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Set has
Now we
fallen
can go
and
back to
Emilio
Notre
is no
Dame.
more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of Ten. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
Sequence 7 completed. Alrighty then. Man, that's taking a while to load in. I mean, it is a big part of, you know, everything, so I'm not kind of surprised.
To all citizens of the most serene republic, following the increase in accidents and drownings upon the Grand Canal,
No, I don't want to go to fully. Yeah, the thing about the Borgia Messenger that's not entirely true. If you tackle him, you do get the money. If you kill him, you don't immediately become notorious. Let's go back to the villa. That way I can go ahead and take all that money because I'm going to need it. Go ahead and upgrade the villa a little bit better because that would give me more income. That's always a good deal. Is if you can spend money to make money, do it. But only spend enough that you can feasibly make back. If you can double the amount you get, then go ahead and spend a little bit more. Spend a little bit more. Spend a little bit more. But I mean, obviously, I shouldn't have to explain that to anybody. Go ahead and repay all that. Yes. Armor. It should be cheaper for this. Pauldron's the most expensive piece, so let's go ahead and get that.
I suppose you only appear to be calm.
And the reason why I do that, the reason why I go for the most expensive pieces is mainly they have the most defense. Like they also, you know, like they cover the most vital locations, but also B, it helps because that way I can buy the more pieces by myself, and it's cheaper to get the full set that way. Because if you buy them all in
Buongiorno.
important pieces first,
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
then you are saving yourself from having more problems later on. Reopening the mine will increase the city's value. Do military barracks first. Go ahead and get the Thieves Guild open. And let's go ahead and open the mines. I pretty much blew all the money I just got, but I should be getting
Buon viaggio.
triple, I think. Yeah, there you go. Add an extra 20,000. I believe that's what it was. I'll be honest, I'm terrible with numbers when it comes to like math and that kind of stuff. Eagle Vision. That we rotate. That should go there. And that should go there. Because I know what it is. It's supposed to be a picture of, I think the United States. If I remember correctly. Or something like that. Yeah, because you can see how the continents are starting to appear now. And obviously, I mean, yes, you kind of do need to get them all to complete it. Complete the game itself, which is not something I'm actually very happy with. And I do like this where it's like you can see the weapons and the armor. This is a bonus feature I do love that I never even anticipated, where you can like see your weapons, you can walk up and you can take the weapon and put it on you and you replace the other one. I loved that concept, and it was actually a very happy surprise to discover. But for me, it just feels good to actually have a game where I can goof off, dick around, and again, you know, if I do something stupid, it's just me. I'm the only one that suffers from it. So I can get that topped off because I need all that medicine. I'm pretty much down to nothing now, but I'll get a refill fast. See, now it feels more lived in, and that's the point. I want it to feel lived in. Because, I mean, isn't that kind of the point of the game is if there's no one living in it, yeah, it's not a miracle. I'm gonna go to the Thieves Guild. But isn't that the point of the open world environment, to feel lived in instead of it being barren and you're the only survivor? There are some games that are like that where you're supposed to be the only one alive, and like, you know, if you play Ark single player or that, yeah, it's meant to be like that. But to me, I can't get into it like that unless there's a story like Green Hell and that kind of stuff where it's like, you know, hey, I'm trying to get back home to my wife, or, you know, blah blah blah, and this is why I'm doing it. Okay, that makes some sense. That's fair to me because there's a reason. It's not just, oh, just survive. Because throw up a house, get yourself plenty of food, some water. Oh look, I'm surviving. I'm good. I beat the game. That's to me, that's how it feels. Because you don't put any emphasis on me continuing. You know, like that's what that's the only problem I got is they don't try to make you want to continue, but at the same time they don't try to make you stop either. I could have got that one, but I don't really feel like it right now. Yep. I thought I just hit a butcher messenger. Probably not. Let's go ahead and hop in the Assassin's Tomb, get that out of the way. Because the quicker you can get Altair's armor, the better off you're gonna be, I think. Oh boy, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Me and my stupidity. What else is new? Well, on the positive side, that actually wasn't that bad of an idea. Let's go ahead and grab that loot. Bye, buddy. Let's see from here. There is a viewpoint. Okay, good. Right now I am blind. I don't exactly know where I'm going. But if I can get to the top of this building and use that viewpoint, I may have a better understanding. Which I mean is kind of a given. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but if you play Assassin's Creed 3, one of the best soundtracks to go with it, and I don't know if this was intentional or if it just works. And that is the playlist, the soundtrack for Last of the Mohicans.
Where is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person?
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me. So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle close. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know. He just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. I keep trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia. The newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, and that's called being a sycophant.
A what? What did you call me?
A doormat. A flatterer. A bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo. You don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I'm 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you
Dude,
done?
chill the hell down.
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
As you can tell, I'm trying to avoid the guards, and that's because I don't know which ones are gonna go
My
off,
feet are
which ones are
killing
not.
me. Can't we sit down inside somewhere?
Do you know anywhere truly safe to discuss things such as these?
Trying to keep an eye on him, but I'm trying to keep my distance. There we go.
Buongiorno, cousin. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so? What of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week. We should keep moving.
And what does the Spaniard have to say of this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
He's here? From Roma?
So I've heard.
Good. Perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the robes of the Don.
Cousin. I didn't know there was a decision to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
Obvious indeed. It should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
All yours.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, Big Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. You know it's not up to either of you. For all we know, we may not even choose a barbarico. And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Basta! We wait for his arrival.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes. Signore, we should
I can't make it up there that way.
I feel eyes on us. Thank you, Dante. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for him?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions, though he's not much of a conversationalist.
I'd rather be alive than have a conversation.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Dojo was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Doge Mocenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mocenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me.
This isn't gonna go well.
It must appear to all that he goes quietly.
Certo, Maestro.
When are you closest to him?
I have full run of the palace. He may not care to hear what I have to say, but he trusts me.
Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult.
Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate the kitchen and poison his meal.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets. but chances are good that I can procure some Cantarelli.
Oh, Cantavelia?
Yes, and what is
That's...
It is a most effective form of arsenic and difficult to trace.
Yep.
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's decided.
Just Constable, excellent. Look where you go.
Stay attentive, please. Look at the spread on them.
Masterpiece.
Come on. I never did understand how the smelling salt supposedly heal you.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe, who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarigo. I want this done promptly. Bene, I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
Why did he look in that direction? That's always the thing that bothers me is he'll look a certain he looks a certain way, but it's like I'm not over there.
I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
There we go, got some money. Whew. I think I was gonna make that jump. Can't go up that way, alright. I'm trying to get to that tower. Like I said, viewpoints, something I kind of enjoy doing in this game because it's like, they're like mini puzzles, I guess you could call them.
Oh, no, you don't!
Bye, bitch. How you gonna get over here, boy? How you gonna get over here? I love watching them like scramble around trying to get to me. It's actually kind of funny. Yep. Whoop. It's my button again. My B button has a habit of sticking. And I've been trying to fix that. Okay. Excuse me. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I will probably be streaming again tomorrow. Don't quote me on that, but I probably will be. Trying to stick back to my schedule. Alright, this is West the Best signing off. Take it easy, guys.